Hey guys, today we are going to be making some basic slime. It's not like fluffy slime, it's just like your basic slime that you can make it super easy. So let's get right started. So the first ingredient you're going to be needing is glue. We're going to be making them not too big today. So now all you have to do is just pour in your glue, and that is the first step. So I'm going to pour mine in first. Then Cora's going to do hers. Mine's not going to be very big.
Also,
they don't have to
this
be
is
too
my
big.
first video in a month that I've made because they literally got back a couple days ago. But
From England, like a week ago.
Yeah, but they.
And then you can have more if you want. And now we will be moving on. Oh, that's heavy. To our next ingredient. Ingredient you're going to be needing is paint or food dye. We don't have any food dye right now, so we're going to be using paint. I'm going to have it yellow, but it's not going to turn out like this ugly yellow. It's going to be better yellow. And then after you add your color paint, you have to add some thick white paint. Ours is just some thick white.
It's kind of like
paint.
A substitute to shaving cream, but like
it also helps it to like activate way better. So add your color first, and then mix it up, and then add this, and then add the last one.
Oh no, the chips got into my thing.
Yeah, there's since this paint is kind of old, there's like kind of chips. It kind of looks like poop.
Just start with this much.
Kind of looks like poop.
You do not. Here's mine. You do not need to add that much because it will actually die.
Okay, so you just have to mix
to make sure I get a nice paint. It's a little darker than I want it to be, but it's okay.
The white paint will make it not as dark.
It's actually a nice color.
All right, so Cora is adding her colors in, and she just added some mint. And now, after she's done mixing that up, we're gonna add mine's like nice buttercup yellow. We're gonna add our thick white paint, which will make it much better. So when you add your white paint, your color might go away a little bit. So you might want to add more of your color after that. So now we're gonna add this in. All right, so now it's time to add in this white. It's kind of hard to open. How am I supposed to do this?
I think you turn the cap off.
There we go.
Okay, so it's thick, very creamy and thick.
It's like a creamy, thick, and then you add that in, and I'll put some in for you.
Thank you.
And then we start mixing.
This will lighten up. This is going to lighten up my color, so you can see it's getting lighter, so you can just add more paint at the end, and it'll be fine.
Yeah. This helps it thicken up, so it'll be easier when you add the activator. It won't like, see, this is the color I wanted. This is like a nice buttercup summer yellow. But it kind of looks different from what it really is in real life. Yeah. Like the camera makes it look a little different, so I'm probably gonna add more yellow in the end. But now we're gonna add the last ingredient. Our last ingredient is the activator. So now we can add the activator, and then if it doesn't start to thicken as soon, you have to add a lot to make it thicken. And so I just recommend putting in a little bit.
More than a teaspoon, because if you're using borax works a little bit better, I feel like. So you only add a teaspoon at a time, but this is just...
I don't really use borax very much because I feel like that activator works better.
It's way easier.
So mine is starting to mix, so let's show you guys that.
Together, which I think...
See, it's coming together, but since it looks kind of weird, like it's all like weird like that, it's gonna look way better once you start like mixing it more. And let's see what mine looks like. So this is what mine looks like. It's you have to add more activator. The way to see to know when your slime is ready is when it starts like clumping off the sides and it all starts to like stick together and stuff. So we're gonna add some more of that. I am using a knife. So now mine is kind of like going off the sides. It's gonna be sticky, so don't start playing with your slime yet when it's at this stage.
If it starts to clump up like mine did, just let it sit for a minute because it will kind of like spread out and it will get really sticky. Like, see, look at
mine is starting to form. You're gonna say it's starting to form a lot, but you might want to add some more white paint at this time.
Oh yeah, see.
Just because it's going down really fast. So we're gonna add some more white paint just to make it
more thick.
It's gonna be more thick, and at this slime at the end gets a really good poke because I recently just made one of these, and it gives a super good poke. Yeah, recently as in today. So now I'm going to add some more of this white, and next time I'm gonna not shut the top. Yeah. It's kind of gross. Just gets in your mouth. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some of this in, and then because you need more to make it thicker and easier to activate. So Cora, I just shut the lid. Okay, here you go, Cora. Now you can add yours in. See, now this is kind of like better, but if your slime is like super forming, and then don't add any more white. See, it's starting to get more thick. So now, yeah.
It looks so bad.
It looks bad right now. You guys are gonna thinking that it's a total fail, but it's actually not. It's really ends up to be like a really good slime because it looks really weird right now, but in the end, it's super good.
So yeah, it's comes together.
Yeah. So you just gotta mix, hold your bowl, and then mix. See, mine's starting to come together. It's kind of like coming off the sides. And then I wouldn't recommend touching it yet because it's not. Our slimes are going pretty well. Cora's
Not so.
well, it's fine, but it just like needs a little more. So mine looks like
I think I actually need more activator because mine is
yeah,
already...
but of course you don't add. You have to keep adding activator until it's like not
Perfect.
sticky. Mine is actually going pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually not too sticky.
Okay,
You can like touch mine and stuff.
Okay. Mine is like yours, Ava, now. Okay. But
So you can like mix
pick
it and
up.
stuff, and it won't be super sticky. So you can try touching it and stuff.
But it's still
Like
not
you can
ready.
poke it, and then like with mine you can poke,
And
kind of.
it's more
But it's not ready yet because you have to add more activator until it's like not as sticky.
Make your slime and you want to like place it till it gets better. Just add activator on your hands. But
Yeah.
then when it starts to get more sticky, add more on your hands, and then we'll go away from your hands.
Okay, so also another tip: when you are like when your slime is pretty good and you think it's like, and then you add more activator and it's like going around the bowl, kind of just like
Pour
swirling,
it out.
super good. Just don't be worried because it's still going to be a good slime. You just have to keep mixing it and maybe like touch it with your fingers a little bit and like turn it over
It's
and
actually
stuff.
starting to form now.
So like mine is like kind of like swirling around a lot, looking like it's like bad, but it's actually
If you can see
really
this,
good.
look at how good this poke is. Oh my gosh, it was just poking great, but it was.
This slime has a really good poke in the end, so yeah, it's
They'll
actually
start
going
forming.
super good. This slime, and you can also add some really nice beads and stuff and make it super good slime. Slimes are like almost done. They technically are done because at this stage that me and Cora are at, our slimes don't really need anything more except for a little bit more of activator, and you mix. But once it's at this stage that our slimes are at, where you can like touch it and like mess around with it, you don't mix the activator with a spoon because that is not going to work. So when you add the activator and it's at this stage, you have to mix it around with your hands, but in the bowl, so you can like grab some and then pull it over and then grab some.
It'll
pull it
feel
over.
really weird and not
Yeah.
plump, but
It'll feel when you're like mixing it around with your hands and stuff, and you're adding activator and it's at this stage, you're gonna think it's like bad because it's like all wet and it's just like mixing around and stuff. But it's actually, but then you just have to mix it in and it's really good. So my color is super nice. This is the color that I was kind of aiming for. And then so you can add some like foam beads or like fishbowl beads or like other little charms and stuff inside. And I'm probably gonna add some foam beads in the end.
because her mom's actually is at the Dollar Tree right now getting.
Yeah, she's gonna go buy some. There's like a weird clump in mine. I don't know what that is. It's tiny.
Mine is actually really good right now. It's just
Yeah,
nice and
so our
fresh.
slimes are technically finished right now because, like, look at them.
They're just
They're
a little
pretty good.
stickier.
If you think they're too sticky, then maybe add a tiny bit more activator. But if you add a lot of activator, then it will just go bonkers and not work. So, yeah, that's our slimes are pretty much done now. So that technically brings us to the end of this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below if this slime worked out for you. And I hope we will see you guys next time. This slime really turned out pretty well for us, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!
Bye.